me about your day, Fern.
Okay, well, it all started at the donut shop. I went there to get some Devil's Powder Cream donuts, but they ran out of them. Do you know what those things are? They're my energy source. What am I going to do?
Fern, we're talking about the death side things.
Oh, okay.
Now say it slow.
Well, I always start off my day by going for a walk through town. I started at the shoe store, and I had a dream last night about these amazing shoes. These shoes were so cool and amazing, I just had to see if they had one. So I walked right up to the clerk and I asked her, "Excuse me, miss, but do you have any sparkly shoes, preferably in red or pink?"
Sorry, but we're out of stock.
Can you believe the nerve of that woman? I looked down at her feet, and there they were, the last pair of sparkly shoes.
I see.
At that moment, I just wish something horrible would happen to her. Like, I don't know, something awful. And then, out of the blue, this horse came in and trampled her. Luckily, though, the shoes were still intact, so I took them. And then I continued on my walk and went to the local pool. Burn those calories, you know. So I went up to the diving board, but there was this fat lady in front of me and she wouldn't go. So I yelled at her, "Are you gonna go or not?" And then all of a sudden this horse came out of nowhere and knocked her off the diving board. And guess what the lifeguard said?
Shut up! I'm shampooing!
Cranberry juice started gushing out of her like an overstuffed turkey on Thanksgiving dinner. Stuff like that really bums you out. So I got all dressed up and decided to meet my friends at the club. I went inside, and started to look for my friends. But suddenly I got lost. I went up to these three girls peeing off the side of the deck and asked them, "Excuse me, but could you please point me to the dance floor?" And then they turned around, and guess who it was? The Jonas Brothers! Then all of a sudden they broke out into song. 'Cause I'm following the I finally had enough of those dweebs, and I decided to ditch them and go downstairs. I got downstairs just in time to see my boyfriend kissing another woman. I mean, the nerve of him. I thought he was the sensitive type. And then all of a sudden, the Jonas Brothers fell from the sky. I looked up just in time to see the horse looking down at its victims. I was still infuriated with my boyfriend that I wish the horse would come and trample him. And guess what? It did! I just don't know what I'm going to do. I've witnessed 7 deaths in the last 24 hours, dog. I don't know how I'm going to live.
Don't worry, you won't have to.
What?
My work here is done. Good job, Bellatrix and Milda. Thank you, Master.
Her work is done. Niginielda?
Mwah ha 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 ha. Mwah ha 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 ha.
To survive was your loving heart and show just how much I care. Don't you know I'll always